something. Oh, looks like we're okay, going live. Not sure if I've done this before for YouTube, going live. And I just met a couple of people here at the park. This is like the coolest park our kids have ever been to. So kudos to Fort Collins for putting this thing together because this is awesome. We're gonna spend plenty of time here while we're at Fort Collins, Colorado. And then I thought about doing this because met a couple little girls that said that they subscribed to the channel. I guess I kind of forget that people subscribe to my channel. I kind of upload things to kind of mostly just so we can save them. We can always look back, but I like to share our experiences with others, and my family can always see these videos and stuff, and so it's kind of a good way to stay in contact. Sort of like Facebook is a little bit more out there, a little bit more public. So I thought, hey, why don't I get on here and do a little live video and just give it an update on the Ambrosias. So this is since haven't done this in a while, and I haven't done it live ever, but this is kind of what's been going on. A lot of changes in our lives, a lot of wonderful, awesome, good changes spiritually. The Lord is doing so much. It's also been very difficult, and we intended to start dig some water wells on our property in Missouri, and that hasn't happened. We were waiting all summer. We were turned down by I think over 9 or 10 well diggers. It was just kind of bizarre. No one wanted to come to that area. Everyone wants to be connected to the grid these days, and that's too bad. We don't want to be. We want to be a little bit more sustainable, have our control of our own water, and manage our own land and things like that. Be good stewards. Not just pay to get some fluoride water for us, that just comes from somewhere else, and we're not a part of that process. I want a more natural process. So we wanted water wells. This is a big part of starting the homestead there. It is an essential, it's a must, and it's the first step, I think, for any homestead to have good water. Now, it was strange, just not a good place for people to drill. It's glacial till in our area in northeast Missouri, and so they didn't want to come. And then we got one who said he would, and he was price gouging up the wazoo. I mean, I was kind of shocked and appalled actually at the same time. The quote or the bid that we got to dig a well on our land. So that was a no-go, but we did find come across a phone number, got a hold of some Amish guys who don't always have a phone, but they have people who do have phones with businesses. So got a hold of them, and they had a rig and were willing to come down, but then they got delayed as well because they had already rented out to people, or had to repair it first, rent it out, and then those people had it longer than they said that they would, a lot longer. And it really just pushed us all the way to the end of summer here, and we already had this vacation planned to meet my brother here in Colorado here in a couple of weeks. We don't want to come out and spend all the gas money these days in the new world to come out here and just spend a week and then go back. So we want to spend some good time here. We plan to be here for 3 weeks. Bro is helping me out with gas money, so I really appreciate that too, since it's just not an ideal spot our family has been in for a year. We've been in the RV for a year now. It's interesting. It's been kind of crazy. We've adapted. That's all I can say. I mean, what can you do? There's no choice here. Chronically ill, and we had to sell our home to have money to live on. So God's still faithful. We're trusting Him with our lives. We came out here. I wanted to visit a hemp farm here in Fort Collins. Met some wonderful people there. They invited us to come back to hang out and talk today. Always love to spend time with people on the road. They're so nice. We've had a lot of wonderful people on the road. We've had some kind of not so wonderful experiences in California over the past winter, but overall, we've had some pretty good experiences too with people. So it's a mixed bag, but when we find someone that's receptive to us, we we want to stay and share life, because our mobile lifestyle affords us that opportunity. And I think that the Lord wants us to have that opportunity with people these days as well. For some reason, this is the path He has chosen. It wasn't my first choice, but we're just going to go with it. I kind of liking it under the shade here. Sun was hurting my eyes. Not that the migraine's too bad today, but have a little bit of help with that. But it's just nice. It's really pleasant here at Fort Collins. It's just a beautiful park here. I forgot, what's the name of this park? I forgot. It's on the southwest side here of Fort Collins, or the west side, next to this reservoir. It's like Horsetooth Reservoir. Yeah. That's a funny name. So I thought, we'll hang out with these people again. If I get a chance to share the Lord with anybody, I'd hop at that chance too. He's been doing so many good things in us lately, and me particularly, even still ill. And I'm just really touched, I'm really blessed. We are so blessed to live this life with the Lord. That's the way it's intended for everybody. And I just want others to experience that. I'll talk more about that, I'm sure, as we go along. But just wanted to say hello. This is the update. The plan is to be a few weeks out here. Give us a shout out if you want us to stop by and say hello. If you want to, even don't be shy. Really, don't be shy. We're just open. I want to spend time with the people that are receptive to the Lord, and you might be curious and not even know that you're receptive. And He might be working in your heart, and you might even know that there's something that you're wanting. You just don't know what it is. Usually, there can be a lot of things there, but I can tell you the most deepest longing is for the Lord, because we were intended to know Him. And we want to be a part of that. If someone wants to discover that for themselves, be happy to, be a part of that. I'd be really honored, actually. But anyway, just wanted to give a quick update. 3 weeks Colorado, and then we're going to be going down to going back to Missouri, because we did reserve this well digger thing, and we want to spend time with my brother here in a couple of weeks, and then he wants to come back to his land, which is, we bought part of his land, so our lands are connected. We'll do the wells together maybe, and then see what we can do to prepare a foundation maybe for our homes, and then we may have to head out for the winter. I don't think we can build a home that quickly, so wasn't expecting this. I did not want to do that again. Now that I've found some things that help, like cannabis, only one thing that helps for my migraine, I can, probably enjoy the trip more, with less pain. Being on the road can be stressful, and you kind of take it a day at a time, and finding places to park where you're not paying, places at like national lands where you're allowed, and following the rules, learning the rules of areas. It's can be a bit taxing mentally, and that's difficult when you have a migraine. So just going to be trusting the Lord. I think we might head, if that happens, if we're able to build a homestead, that's our first choice. If not, we'll just trust the Lord with where to go. We're probably going to head east this time, but I'm not sure. Still praying about that, if that be the case. Maybe ending up in Florida. We're thinking about South Carolina, North Carolina area, just for a couple of days maybe, and then East Coast, going down to Florida, maybe spend some time, because we got to avoid the freezes in our RV. That's why we would have to go for the winter. So that's the latest update for us here to I don't normally go live, and this is like in the middle of the day, so here to 0 live people watching, but hopefully this recording can be watched if someone wants to know what's the latest. So this is one avenue. I'm also on X, so Michael Ambrosia there. Second account's called Hi Guy. Kind of more of a less serious account, but all accounts I give to him, But yeah, so reach out to us if we're happen to be coming to your area, and you would like to say hello and have a little fellowship and maybe dig in a little bit more to our lifestyle and what we've come to believe and what the Lord's doing in our lives these days. We like to share those things. So until then, you guys take it easy. And this is the Ambrosia update. And what is this? September. All the dates are blending together. Brenda's birthday's coming up in a week. So we'll be in Colorado for that. That'll be fun. And we just had David's birthday not too long ago. I've kind of neglected to do any update videos because we've just been waiting. We've been waiting for a while, and it just hasn't happened. So it could be another adventure coming up soon, and we're on a 3-week one right now. Already it's turning out to be very interesting as we're meeting people, and it's just day 2. So we're looking forward to it. You guys take care. Peace out. Gotta figure out how to stop this thing now. I guess I click the X. See ya. Are you sure you want to stop? Yeah, pretty sure.